within or with you, you are all right.
Yes.
And the moment the mind goes outside, outside means in the world, and the
Outside it means
world
that I
means,
forgot myself.
yes, in the world means that in the world means that people, situation, relations, events, incidents, then you forget. Then you forget. What do you forget?
I forget
Yes,
that I have to aware what is going on.
I forget that I have to be aware of what?
Aware that I am not the same from the objects outside,
I'm not
situation,
the
and mind.
same. Yes, you are coming closer. Yes. So,
And then when I remember again, my attention again move inside, and very fast the mind became quiet.
and when I remember again, I become aware and and I become calm. So one thing is clear. One thing is clear. We are going with your questions and doubts. So one thing is clear: when the mind moves within or becomes self-aware, self-aware, you find calmness. So it means the calmness is not outside.
Yeah,
It
of course.
is inside. Now understand what is this inside and outside. How to understand? It is so simple, and yet it is so simple, yet it appears difficult. Why it appears difficult? Because of the default mind, because of the impure mind, because of the deluded mind, because of the reactive mind. Why? This mind has learned to live, has learned to live with reaction. It has learned to live with the reaction, with anxiety, maybe with the fear, maybe with the ego, maybe with the attachment, maybe with aversion or detachment. And are all these symptoms all these symptoms belong to default mind, not its discerning intellect. So what exactly is preventing you to move to discerning intellect?
It's like habits.
Yes, you can say yes, it is habit, it is impulsive nature, but why? How? You have already answered. These are the symptoms. But
It
why?
looks that my mind like this habit to react automatically.
Yes, my mind
It's
likes the habit, or I
it's
can say I do not want to change deep inside,
it's like release.
or ego, or you say I find a release. Oh, really? So
It
you
looks like
you find a release in ego, in reaction, in impulsive nature.
It release not because it's became me relaxed, but release because mind became start act automatically, and I don't need aware it
Yeah,
or to
it
call the attention.
it acts automatically. That is also means habitually. That is also means impulsively. So it acts. So now the next question comes: is human life meant to think, speak, and act impulsively, habitually?
Uh, of course, impulsive life it's more to the animal.
Yes, it belongs to the animal nature. Now we have to understand what is the animal nature by example. Animal mind, animal mind, and human mind. What you have to understand by a simple example, that this today's session you have to listen and reflect 1 million times. So now see. So yes, you have the past information, but that is not working. So now see animal mind and the human mind. Take an example: birds, dogs, and cats in front of the mirror. Pay attention, in front of the mirror. And you are in front of the mirror. What is same? Eyes. All are living species. All are living species. Huh? Eyes always look into the mirror, whether it is whether it is animal. That is the beauty of the Eastern wisdom. Whether it is animal or human, we both have eyes, so we both have to look. So we look into the mirror. What is same I have told you, but what is the difference? A dog look into the mirror, finds another dog is present. That is the one difference. Difference number
Yes.
one: the human mind says it is me, or you can say it is my image. That is the difference number one. What is the second difference? The dog wants to or fights with the image dog. Same with cat or birds. Difference number two. Here comes the magic. What is that magic? I, as a human being, look into the mirror while looking at myself. What is it? I look into the mirror and then I check my brows, I check my face. I am my I am aware of myself. I am not through the image, I am aware of myself. That is not possible in animals. That is why they fight. That is why they react. Did you understand the impulsive habitual nature? Can I become aware of it? I am simply saying, can I become aware that I am a human being and not an animal being? Is it clear? So it means the entire world acts as mirror. I'm coming to that, your answer. Entire world acts as a mirror to me while I am looking at myself. When I forget this, it causes impulsive nature. It causes habitual. It causes what you said, what you were saying. It causes automatic nature.
So it means that I am react to the mirror, not to the
Yes, you're
cause
right.
of.
It
Yeah.
means I am reacting to the image. I am reacting to the image in the mirror. What is it? It is your ego. It is your ego. It is minus. It is attachment. It is detachment. You can say it is delusion. See if it is right or wrong. You have to check yourself. What our masters are saying is right or not. We are that. This is what the process of contemplation, the process of contemplation, reflection, and contemplation and reflection, contemplation, reflection, and awareness. Why? Cognitive understanding. We are finding the cognitive understanding, but why? For cognitive change. What is that cognitive change? Cognitive change means instead of reacting, I am ready to respond. Kind of. See that if I am wrong, right, you just find out where I'm wrong, where I'm right. So, see that. So, it is my ego, minus, attachment, detachment, delusion. That is the animal instinct and animal mind, or you can say the animal mind. So, it is the animal mind. Now, question comes, should I choose animal mind or human mind? That you can say here is the discerning intellect. Should I choose the animal mind? Then I should fight with an image. If I choose animal mind, means I choose image outside me, and if I choose image outside me, so I return to the past, memories, reaction, impulsive nature. I have solved your I have solved your problem, what you said to me. Question is, what is my choice? At any given situation, relations, event, people, what is my choice? Should I choose animal mind? Should I choose human mind, which I am converting into another phrase, is my discerning intellect. We have done the discernment. So I am using the same mind. Same mind, now it is a discerning intellect. From where the discerning intellect has come, from where, from where, from where the discerning intellect has come, it is already within me. It is already within me. It is always available. Is it not? It is always available with me. Question is, am I using it or not? Even the foolish mind has that awareness. Question is, am I using it or not? Take that, no, I am not using. I am not using it. Why? Because I feel what animal mind is doing, animal mind in me is doing is right. Yes, I am using it. I am using it. So I recognize animal mind. I gave an example of the bird, dog, and the cat in front of the mirror. So I recognize the animal mind. I recognize the animal mind means what? Means what? Huh? I am reacting. I am agitated. I am fighting. I show egoistic attitude or behavior because of the image in the mirror. That mirror is the world outside, and people's situation is me, my mirror image. That is why I'm reacting. But what? Where is the doubt?
Okay, what is the correct algorithm? Because what, it means that any outside situation is a reflection of my vasanas.
Yes. So now, but you rightly said, but I have an understanding. That is what we say in modern psychology, cognitive understanding. So it means if I have a cognitive understanding, I should move to cognitive change. Cognitive change in my in my attitude, in my attitude, in my behavior and conduct. Am I clear? I have a cognitive understanding. What is cognitive understanding? We followed the cause and effect relationship. There is no doubt about it. There is no doubt about it. We are very clear. So now question, I have an understanding. I have an understanding because I am a human being, not an animal. There is a cognitive understanding. Cognitive change is X should move to cognitive change. Why I do not move to cognitive change? Why I do not move to cognitive change? Because I still keep the image as me. as me, as myself, and it is the false I. Now I'm giving you another example. You want to come to my home, you know the address and have GPS. So you put the GPS, destination is clear, destination is clear, you follow the GPS and you reach to me. Do you see the cause and effect relationship? Address, I must know. Location, I must know. And you put into the GPS, you see the destination, you know how much time, you know the street, a street you drive through, and you reach to. You follow the GPS. Clear? Now that ignorance of not knowing my home is gone. Is gone. Still you have to reach to my home. Still you have to reach to my home. The ignorance is gone. So it means you have a clarity. Why you have a clarity? Because you have an understanding. What is that understanding? That is a cognitive understanding. You have never driven to that highway, never driven to the highway, but still you know you will reach. Am I clear? That GPS is Eastern wisdom. When we discussed, we reflected, we have a cognitive understanding why I don't follow, or apply Eastern wisdom in my daily living, why I go back to the same state again. It is something like you have understood everything. Intellectual, that is called the intellectual understanding, not converted into the wisdom or application. It means I understand all the real self, I understand the entire Eastern wisdom, but intellectual understanding not converted into a wisdom. It means you have GPS, you have a GPS with you, you have the address with you, but you don't open the GPS. You don't open the GPS. Question is why? The master gives a beautiful answer. It starts with, what is the journey of the Eastern wisdom? What is the belief, pending inquiry? I have told you many a time. Belief, pending inquiry. Why belief? I cannot see real self. I need a belief. I see you. Can I say that I believe I see you? No, I see you, finished. At the sense level, at the sense organs. I see you. Can I believe you? No, there is no need to believe. No need to believe. But because I don't know the real self, I have to believe. But at the same time, At the same time, at the same time, what Master says? What Master says? Belief pending inquiry. What is this inquiry? Inquiry to find out the cause and effect relations of a situation. Now think, of a situation, what you see, the mirror image, whatever the situation of a relation, of people, of anything pertaining to the world. Am I clear? So pertaining to the world outside. Okay. So I inquire it. I inquire and leads me to cognitive understanding. Again, I am using the word leads to cognitive understanding. So now I have a cognitive understanding, means I have a GPS at hand. Why I am not using it? Can I say I don't want to use? Because I enjoy my ego, my reactive nature. The Master says then, why, how come you are a human being? What is the difference between you and the animals? GPS at hand. So what the Master is saying, that is the best part. Don't use your limited intellect after understanding Eastern wisdom. Means what? Eastern wisdom is an instrument of knowledge. Ego also gives you knowledge. Your habit, default mind also gives you the knowledge. So you have understood which knowledge is right, good, and proper, and you follow. You follow the Eastern wisdom in thinking, in speaking, and in acting. You are not using your default mind, your ego in thinking, speaking, and acting in the world. I'm making it so simple. You are simply not using it, and you are using it. If you are not using it, it is purely an intellectual understanding. It is not converted into a wisdom. You did not understand. May there be happiness for all. Our Mangala Charan mantra. You have to listen to this 1,000,000 times only. So may there be happiness for all. For all. You take this cognitive understanding, this understanding where? To the world outside. The moment means what? To the world outside means what? It means the moment you have your honey in front of you. May there be happiness for all. You are applying GPS. Are you understanding? You are applying, you have GPS mode. So what is intellectual understanding? Is not converting you are applying the knowledge of the default mind. What is that? Reactions. Everything comes into your mind. You are ready to react and get agitated and blame and complain. Am I right or I am right? I get impulsive, I get reactive, my past memories starts talking to honey. Is it required? We all know, big no, and still I do it. Still I do it, that is why it is known as ego. Otherwise, it is the same deluded mind, impure mind. There are different names because of the context. Now you see, I follow. I ask now another question. Why we need understanding? Why we need talk, discussion? We need talk and discussion. We need it to inquire, to know the cause and effect. Cause and effect. We want to know the conclusion. We want to know the right knowledge. Now we have a right knowledge. The role of intellect is gone. Role of intellect is done. Is done, or you can say gone. Because we started with the belief. I told you, belief pending inquiry. So we have done it. Now, intellect must behave with my cognitive understanding. Intellect must behave as per GPS instruction, as per principles of Eastern wisdom. In what other way I should explain to you? May there be happiness for all. Intellectual understanding. Why? Happiness is the essential nature of every human being. I meet honey, I don't see him and her as a human being, so may there be happiness for all is forgotten. So I said, give him or her a little stress. How? No, don't follow the GPS. So if you don't follow the GPS, you are following the past impressions. Your ego, your impure mind. Sri Aurobindo used to say that our Eastern wisdom is supra-intellectual. Means it goes beyond the intellect while inquiring. Now tell me. So the master says, you have understood? Yes, I have understood. So your intellect should go in the background. You should follow thinking, speaking, and acting out of the Eastern wisdom. Problem is solved. Raise doubt. Tell me what doubt you have. discard all the principles of cause and effect? You cannot.
But let's be happiness for everybody, for all. So it's like
You are communicating with the state of the happiness. You are not communicating with the birds fighting with another bird in the mirror, with a dog fighting with another dog in the mirror. So the same thing, may there be happiness for all, it means you are not ready to communicate by fighting, reacting and getting agitated. Why? The intellect follows the Eastern wisdom. But why? Why we have discussed for so long? Don't discuss. Continue to follow the same way. Why we discuss? Belief pending inquiry. Tell me. I am calm. One, I am calm after meditation. I am calm after meditation. So I have an experience and wisdom both. Clear? I have wisdom and experience both. I did the practice. I feel relaxed. Now tell me, my intellect should follow, make very clear, should follow the default mind, ego, or the knowledge or the wisdom that I'm experiencing now. Where is the problem? You have to listen it 1,000,000 times, contemplate and reflect. It came to my mind the moment you raised the question. Tell me. Where is your restroom? So go straight and turn right. Now you are clear. You go straight and turn left. Why? Then why we discussed? Why you asked me? Where is the restroom? Common sense. It's a common sense. Is it not a common sense? You asked me and I said, you asked me about the restroom and I said, go straight, turn right, and you will find it. So now you have to apply this knowledge into practice. So you have to apply this knowledge into practice. Why? That is why you asked me. That is why you asked me. So same thing applies here with the Eastern wisdom. Same thing with the knowledge of the Eastern wisdom. Eastern wisdom says, for same thing, may there be happiness for all. So it has an option still running in the mind, running in the default mind. What is that option? React to a situation, get agitated. You have an option. But because you have understood and proved, you have proved by cause and effect, or you can say cognitive understanding, that what? That, that, that. This is the right approach. It is the right approach. So now you apply Eastern wisdom, not your limited intellect that plays with the impurities and ego. Where is the problem? You tell me any situation. We should love the people the way we love ourselves. That is the principle. So
Yeah, it's clear that if inside me will be happiness, the mirror will reflect also happiness.
but at least I will continue to maintain the self awareness on me, not on the image. So I am not making anyone responsible for my stress and hesitation. I am free. You may react, you react, but I am free from that reaction. You are hesitated, okay, but I am free. I am not blaming that image in the mirror.
It's, it's I understand it. I'm trying to find the
Moment
cause why I
you
should act.
no, the moment you have understood means now the intellect should follow the knowledge of the Eastern wisdom. Intellect should not follow the knowledge of default mind. You should not take a left turn. I told you to take a right turn. You take the left turn.
How you buy the car? For what reason you change car, Guruji?
Huh?
For what reason you change your old car for new one?
The word that is on lease.
Yes, but from the point of view, the Eastern wisdom, what is push you to act?
To express happiness and peace. For 3 years, I need not to worry about anything. Anything goes wrong, I will put the car to the dealer. That is an agreement in 3 years of complete service, 36,000 miles. So I need not to worry about wear and tear. I need not to worry about if the car breaks down. I will call
So,
them, they will pick it up. So I
what,
just don't want any kind of a hassle while driving. Simple. And that is why from the point of view of Eastern wisdom, it is the lease car, 3 years warranty plus service, no hassle in any issue with the car. At least 36,000 miles, you don't have any issue.
so it's completely utility and
Yeah, that is a
completely practical
practical.
thinking way.
But it's a clarity. So Eastern wisdom demands clarity, cause and effect, lease, 3 years, warranty, service is done. So I will. They just call me. Bring the card for service. I go. Here is the date. I go there. I got a major issue, and I call them. They said, bring the car. It's our. We are the half owner. We'll take care of it.
So it's a kind of thinking pattern in your mind.
Thinking pattern, I may take, it doesn't matter. The world outside is changing. You are focused on the car. You are not focused on the state of the mind. You can have the same state of the mind by financing the car, by buying the car. How? 3 years. Let the 3 year pass away. After that, you purchase 5 years warranty. The world outside keeps on changing, so you have an option. But choose the option that is right, proper, and good. I did not say, oh no, the Toyota is a good car, so I will buy a used car. Yes, I'll buy a used car, no problem. How many miles it has driven? 70,000. So I buy the car in 10,000. And now, every month, it breaks. I have to change the tire, I have to get it oil done on the gearbox, and why should I invite those hassles, every almost unknown hassles which can come at any time? So that is an object. Whether you buy a TV or a computer or a monitor, don't focus on the monitor, because monitor is not going to say that I will not malfunction for 3 years. No, it is not possible. I have to look at the state of my mind. My mind will remain in peace or joy and happiness. Leasing the car means changing the car every 3 years. Maybe I can have a clear understanding of the new technology, because every 3 years the new technology comes. So that is also a plus point. Over 20 years, 7 cars, all different brands.
Yeah,
But why
so
should? So you can
first
ask
of
me.
all,
You can ask me unnecessary question. Why you have a different brand? Why don't you buy the same one? That is my choice. Any new car, so any new brand will do.
it's external action,
External
not influence
action.
to the real
Yeah.
self, and not important
Yeah,
from
yeah,
the view
yeah.
of the Eastern wisdom.
Yeah,
But
so
in any case, you should do this action and
we are
make decision.
we are not going for irrationalization. There is no cause and effect here. So we are trying to rationalize without any cause and effect. So we have already answered, just peace of mind, coolness, it should drive. I know the new car will have a little higher insurance. I'm able to wear it. Why? Because I'm hassle free. But after that, you rationalize why you like this particular car. Now, so what car you like? I will lease the next car with what you say. No problem. And you are right. It is an external action. So external action comes from your intent. The intent has to be in the intellect or the mind. The intellect has to be clear. So I made it very clear. Here is the GPS about the car. What is the GPS about the car? Minimum 3 years lease, 36,000 miles. So that state of the mind will keep me happy and the joy. So it's a leasing or buying the car in happiness. Not looking at any brands. Whatever the brand, we can go. After all, we have to choose one.
But question that it should not be influence of desire which
Yes.
able to switch your mind to the default mode.
Yes, it should not go into the default mode. So it has not gone into the default mode because your knowledge is clear. I told you, go straight, turn right. So 3 years, this number of miles, this much I will pay, I will not pay more than that. Everything is clear. Whether I will buy one brand or I will lease one brand or second brand doesn't matter. So everything is clear. So when everything is clear, peace of mind. So I apply that knowledge. That is also, you can say, the knowledge of the Eastern wisdom in dealing with the worldly material aspects and the life changes. So you are totally clear about it. Anything happens, anything happens, it is the responsibility of the dealer. It took.
Yeah, but how you make a choice? Where is the desire and where is regular needs?
Desire and need. First, you define your desire and your need. First, you define your need. You need a car, so simple. You need to drive it, so simple. Then what is. And I've already told you the criteria 3 years of warranty, services, finished. You are asking me what is your choice of the brand. Any choice, any brand. No problem. So I have used the 6th brand, so let me choose the 7th one. Do I have a conflict in my mind? No. The limited intellect has a conflict. Limited intellect, ego, default mind. What people will say if I get this, that is default mind. That is not the criteria here. Criteria is my happiness, my calmness, hassle-free driving, 36,000 miles, finished. After that, there is no question. So it is a need. It is not a binding desire. Same thing with the food. Same thing with the clothes. Same thing with anything. So you follow your intellect. I would say your intellect follows Eastern wisdom in what? In thought, speech, in your thought, speech, and action. So when it follows a thought, speech, and action, you have a clarity about your ABC. Did you understand ABC? Attitude, behavior, and conduct. So that defines clearly whether you have a binding desire. So if you have a binding desire, you will feel upset. You will feel upset before leasing, you will feel upset after leasing, you will feel upset during the lease. So what is the basic intellect? This is what the master says. That is why we also say you have to transcend the intellect. You have heard them. You have to transcend the intellect. When? After cognitive understanding, not before cognitive understanding. Then you will create a mess in your life. After cognitive understanding, now the intellect. Do I need the intellect? No. I know the GPS. I will follow it. What is GPS? Principles of Eastern wisdom. There is no, yes, if, but. There is nothing. Can you see? May let me express peace and happiness with you. There is no if, but, yes, no, nothing. Clear. Now, if you react, then I will fight with you, otherwise, I will move with the peace. So, that peace and happiness coming from your ego. It has no value at all. What I am saying, intellect, after cognitive understanding, must follow Eastern wisdom. What the Eastern wisdom says, everyone has a peace. What Eastern wisdom says, peace is your essential nature. And you say, oh no, the moment I go in front of him, I get reactive. I'm ready to fight with. I don't want to go in front of him. You don't follow the Eastern wisdom, even after you are clear. Are you getting it? Why you are not? Why? Because that is purely you want to keep that intellectual understanding, you don't want to apply it. Why you don't want to apply? Your intellect is limited. With a default mind, it says, I will apply this one. Then your mind goes to the teacher, no, I'm not changing, nothing is happening. Why nothing is happening? You are not doing it.
Yeah, it's clear.
Very good. If it is clear, then you have